match is underway. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The first team to unhook a championship belt will be declared the TNA World Champions.
What team wants it bad more than the others? Those tag team championships hanging high.
The Hardies rush Edwards and ABC after Myers, and the system have made plenty of enemies throughout 2024 in TNA.
If there's one thing that's going to keep the system down in this matchup, it is the shared hatred, the shared disdain that people like the Hardies and the ABC have for the system as a whole. It's a classic. It's a classic. They hate us if they ain't us, Tom.
The ABC and the Hardies working together on some poetry in motion, as we saw this past week on Impact, that 8-tag team matchup, the system against the Hardies and the ABC.
And look, that's all well and good, and that's all cute. But eventually, these teams are going to have to face each other. Only one team can win.
It's insane to think that the ladder match that sparked the Hardies' rampant popularity was just about 25 years ago, almost the exact date, October 17th, 1999, once upon a time. Over the top, and Chris Bay wipes out the system.
Here they are 25 years later, still changing the game, reimagining what pro wrestling can and should be, and in the most wild and chaotic ways possible.
Just a little taste of the action here, getting started a little too sweet in the process. This is a dangerous environment, to say the least, here in the impact zone. So many implements of destruction.
You got these guys, they're swinging. They're gonna be swinging literal masterpieces here.
Oh!
And Myers is trying to get out of dodge here.
Myers is trying to escape here in Detroit, trying to break through the barricade. Again, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. Technically, the action can go anywhere.
But it's got to end up back in the ring, high above the ring, to win those titles.
And obviously, the vendetta that the Hardies and the ABC have against the system is coming into play here. There's a lot of emotion.
Nobody can blame them, as the action spilling all over here. This is the level of vitriol that the system have brought out of everybody seemingly in TNA.
Oh, you and I have talked about it ad nauseum. The fact that the system attacked Jeff Hardy, sent him to the hospital back in July in Philadelphia, attacked Matt's wife Rebecca backstage. This is as personal as it gets between the Hardys and the system.
And Ace Austin's found a wild table, pulling it out of the back there, and is already setting that up. They're going to do some work out here on the floor.
Steel chair right to the ribs of Eddie Edwards. What in the hell are the ABC and the Hardys thinking about here? Myers is in a bad spot.
Austin from the barricade.
Splash! Austin drives Myers through the table. Austin, who made his Bound for Glory debut, victorious in a ladder match for the X Division Championship 5 years ago, bringing some of that experience forward here in what is a wild scenario in Full Metal Mayhem.
And the system absolutely getting their clocks cleaned at the outset of this matchup.
Oh, face first into the steel. Eddie Edwards in trouble.
And Myers down. Myers is out. Eddie Edwards is all on his own here.
And Myers has been removed from the equation, it appears, for now.
And again, these painted tables, ladders, chairs, everywhere. Beautiful to look at, horrendous to take, especially if you're Eddie Edwards.
Well, now Jeff Hardy attacking Edwards, and Matt Hardy is climbing to the top of the ladder. A clear mission by the Hardys to remove the system, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, from the equation early.
And look out, Eddie!
Matt Hardy drives Eddie Edwards through the table.
Take another look, Hardy high above, driving Eddie Edwards through the wood, through the masterpiece.
And now the ABC have made their way back through the crowd inside the impact zone, and you got to pay attention. Jeff Hardy is the one closest to the ring. There is a ladder in the ring, might be difficult to see with all the paint, but Jeff Hardy has got a ladder set up. And now Jeff Hardy's thinking about climbing, going for a championship belt.
And now Chris Bay, ABC back into the fray here. Apparently done with their work now with Brian Myers.
Now Chris Bay taking the ladder out of the way, realizes that someone that was an icon to him, an idol, is a rival tonight and bound for glory.
Yeah, you got to put all that out of your head. You can't let that get to you. You can't let that intimidate you. And it very easily can. This is not your idol. This is not your hero. This is your opponent. This is the person in between you and tag team glory.
Well, now the ultimate finesser, trying to set up Jeff Hardy. Hardy, oh, in with the plot twist!
Perfectly placed by the Hardys.
And now the Hardys are starting to climb. Could this be over? Reaching up for the titles.
Getting fingertips on it, but Ace Austin there to spoil the parade.
Matt and Jeff Hardy sent to the top rope by Ace Austin.
And that's the thing about matches like this. You got to make sure everybody, all your opponents, incapacitated, laid out before you climb that ladder.
And Austin was thinking about making a climb, but he saw Jeff Hardy stirring there, and you have to be aware of that in this type of match.
Absolutely. You can't let anybody stir. They got to be out of the question, out of the picture entirely.
Oh, now look at this, setting up a little poetry in motion. Before it was all fun and games, and now it's about the TNA World Tag Team titles.
Look at this. Oh! Jeff Hardy repeatedly having his face slammed into his own artwork there.
How surreal this must be for the ABC, a team that they idolized growing up and getting the chance to compete against right here in TNA now multiple times.
In a match type that the Hardys made incredibly famous.
Oh, this broadcaster fell in love with professional wrestling because of the triangle ladder match 24 years ago. Oh, kick right to the head. That match and plenty of other matches that Matt and Jeff Hardy have been a part of have inspired generations of fans.
And that's exactly the opportunity. The Hardys, of course, are continuing here, but teams like ABC could be building for the future themselves. They want to create their own legacies. Now that they're here, they're a part of this.
Ace Austin dumping Matt Hardy on the ladder here. This is a very, very dangerous situation here.
Precarious position.
Oh! Double stomp. Matt Hardy bouncing off of the steel ladder, and now his brother Jeff with a series of ladders. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! He's got that specialty ladder set up.
It's a construction ladder. A little bit more ingenuity there from Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, he hand-painted all these things. He certainly knows his way around all of the hardware.
And what is going through the mind? He is extending that ladder as tall as it'll go.
Ace Austin trying to slow up Jeff Hardy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not this double suplex. Jeff Hardy into the steel ladder.
And in pro wrestling tradition, the instrument you introduce into the matchup ultimately backfires on you. Sorry, Jeff. Now it's Ace Austin and Chris Bay. We're going to take advantage of whatever Jeff Hardy was attempting to do here.
Again, Matt and Jeff Hardy are the ones who intimately understand every piece of weaponry at ringside here at Full Metal Mayhem. The ABC and the system discovering us as they go.
Wait a what? Now, oh my God, Chris Bay is going to base this for Ace Austin.
Remember, you only have to unhook one belt to win the match. Oh, now Jeff Hardy, oh, and Ace Austin. Nearly a catastrophe.
And he went face first into that ladder as it fell and hit the rope.
Matt Hardy setting up a ladder here. Jeff Hardy, what the hell is he thinking?
He's continuing to make that construction ladder longer and longer.
Look out here at ringside, Ray Walt. It's being guided clean out of the ring.
The twisted minds of the Hardys here trying to reimagine Full Metal Mayhem.
Oh my God.
Creating a platform, a bridge of sorts.
Now the Hardys starting to climb, going for the titles, There's Ace Austin trying to slow up Matt Hardy. Chris Bay grabs a hold of Jeff.
Now the ring almost divided in half here because of this bridge of a ladder.
Matt Hardy deleting Ace Austin, and Chris Bay tees off on the charismatic Enigma.
And now Bay and Hardy both trying to climb here.
Bay trying to get to the titles.
What's Matt Hardy thinking? Looking for superplex.
My God.
Oh, no. No way.
God. Bay, the hell is he thinking from up there, trying to set up Matt Hardy?
Maybe thinking cutter right across the ladder.
How about both Austin and Jeff Hardy have dragged steel chairs with them up on this construction ladder.
This is dangerous.
Look at this absolute nightmare that the Hardys have constructed. Oh! Down go Matt Hardy and Chris Bay.
And a duel, but both men disarmed here on this bridge of destruction, courtesy of Full Metal Mayhem.
All trying to reach out for the championship belts. Ace Austin slugging it out with Jeff Hardy. Hardy trying to reach up for the TNA World Tag Team titles.
And now both men situated on top.
Oh!
Meeting of the minds. Both bodies collapse to the ladders below.
This one more time. Both men straight headbutts and bouncing off of the construction ladder. But look at this, back to live action. Brian Myers has returned to the impact zone, and Eddie Edwards has come too.
The system recovered and lying in wait for their moment.
And the system dismantling this monstrosity that was created with these two ladders. Making sure no team can utilize this. I might be mistaken.
They're trying to just disassemble this twisted piece of architecture.
It just landed on top of Chris Bay.
And now inside the ring, Myers and Edwards just going to town, doing work with those painted steel chairs.
Brian Myers sifting through the rubble here at ringside.
Now two not enough. Myers starting to litter the ring. Tables, chairs, they're getting ready to take everybody out.
think the TNA fans are going to ever let Brian Myers forget that one from Joe Hendry.
Well, that's fine. All Myers has to do is destroy the competition here tonight, reclaim those tag team titles, and he can shove it down all their throats.
What a night that this has been. Speedball Mike Bailey, a hell of a matchup against Elio Del Vikingo, turning away Vikingo, defending the X Division Championship. But still can't get over what a war we saw between Masha Slamovich and Jordan Grace. Slamovich, your new TNA Knockouts World Champion, begin this triple main event, and then the heartbreak for Joe Hendry that we saw tonight at Bound for Glory.
More questions than answers in that matchup, but given the situation, I think we will have a very definitive winner in Full Metal Mayhem. That is, if anybody is left standing. The system have laid out every table available out here.
Looking for as many opportunities as they can get to take out their opponents.
Making these masochistic masterpieces.
Oh my God, and the system obliterates the Hardies!
Take another look. Dueling side effects, a little insult to injury to the Hardies through their own tables. And has the field been cleared enough for the system to climb back to glory, reclaim their tag team titles?
Eddie Edwards knows what it means. The tangle with the Hardies in Full Metal Mayhem from years gone by as a part of the Wolves. And now the system trying to focus on the ABC with the Hardies wiped out at ringside. Oh, steel chair to Ace Austin and a spear.
Valiantly, Ace Austin trying to fight 2-on-1, but to no avail here. This one might be systematic, if I may pun myself.
Oh my God. See, thinking about Concerto out at Bay, disarming Myers.
He was definitely thinking about it. He was planning on it.
Oh.
And now Bay getting a little semblance of revenge here.
The system and the ABC who've been battling for much of this year surrounding the TNA World Tag Team titles. Chris Bay was injured by First Class going into Victory Road, where the system took the championships from Ace and Bay.
But now, look at this. Setting up Tom.
Going for the 1-2 sweep, the art of finesse.
There's the one.
And now the fold under the chair! Onto the chair!
Myers has been obliterated now.
The 1-2 sweep by the ABC is the path clear for the ABC to climb. And this is the challenge of this environment, Ray Watt. You've got to go outside the ring and grab a ladder and take advantage of these precious seconds.
Now you got to set it up. Now you still got to climb. That 1-2 sweep was devastating. But every second they can't get up, there is another second for an opponent to come in. Look, there's Edwards in the corner of the ring.
And Edwards cuts down Ace Austin, but Chris Bay continuing to climb. Uh-oh. Got him with a Blue Thunder bomb.
And just like that, ABC's plans could be snuffed out.
Eddie Edwards levels the playing field, but he's in a 2-on-1 situation here with the ABC. And now Ace Austin has got a bit of a jump ahead of him if he wants to get to a title belt.
I mean, sometimes these matches are like that. You're so loopy, you're knocked about with tables, ladders, and chairs.
Ooh, sometimes drastic moments, only for drastic measures. Oh, this is certainly that. Thumb right to the eye. Again, no disqualifications.
And there's Edwards. Just a reach away from the titles.
Uh-oh! Oh, the finesse! Off of the ladder!
Absolutely.
Through the pain!
Perfect, look at this! intercepted off the ladder.
And now Austin's starting to climb.
But again, he's a little bit of ways away from those titles.
Look at this, he's trying to reposition the ladder as he's on top of it.
What is he thinking?
And Bay trying to help him out, trying to drag the ladder closer to the center of the ring. Ace Austin putting him close to the center, trying to reach him. He's got his hands on the titles.
This could be it.
Eddie Edwards, however, gets involved.
Myers back into the fray as well.
Now Myers and Bay climbing the ladder, trying to get to the TNA World Tag Team Championship. But down goes Myers, and a clear path here for Chris Bay.
Once again, he's got hands on it.
Bay trying to unhook the championship. My God.
And now he's hanging perilously.
Oh my God, not this. Not this. Oh, this is the edge of madness. A little history repeating itself tonight at Bound for Glory.
And people here can't believe it. I was left speechless.
And the titles still hang in the balance.
Everybody putting everything on the line. But now it's Eddie Edwards who's got a clear shot to the titles here.
And Edwards is trying to climb. Reaching out for the titles. Oh, and there's Matt Hardy with a chair. Brings Eddie Edwards down to the canvas.
The Hardys have been down ever since the system destroyed them with those tables on the outside. Coming back too, though. Oh, wait a second.
A call for a twist of fate. Edwards trapped in the chair.
And a little bit of poetic justice. That's what they did to Jeff Hardy. The system did months ago.
Roster cut by Myers after Matt Hardy. And now a twist of fate by Jeff. And another twist of fate.
Jeff Hardy really sending the message home to Brian Myers there.
What is Jeff Hardy looking for now?
As if there weren't enough tools of destruction out at ringside. Oh, come on.
Dear God. Pulling out yet another ladder. This appears to be the largest standard ladder.
Look at the side. What the hell? Just trying to slide down the ladder to take out Myers.
Jeff Hardy trying to set up the ladder here on the outside. You and I have seen over the years Jeff Hardy does some of the craziest damn things in environments like this. The legend of the broken Hardys is intertwined with Full Metal Mayhem here in TNA. And who could forget the great war once upon a time, what the Hardys were willing to do to win against Decay years ago.
And now there it is. Jeff Hardy's beginning the climb. Is he here to put in his body on the line again?
Jeff Hardy to the top of the ladder.
Are you kidding me?
Hot bomb! Jeff Hardy said it. This will either be the end of my career or another resurrection of my career.
It was a huge risk. He took out Brian Myers. but now they have to climb and get the tag team titles. Matt Hardy has the ring to himself.
Matt Hardy starting to climb. Oh! But beaten and broken. Ace Austin continues to fight.
And now could it be ABC's time to take the moment, seize the opportunity?
Ace Austin, smooth sailing now, trying to get to the championship. Wait a minute, there's Alicia Edwards.
Yes! The first lady of the system.
Alicia Edwards has got that neck brace on. She'll be nowhere near this match. Oh my God!
The difference maker, the ride or die.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, wait a second. Lish, get out of there. No!
Oh my God!
Don't you dare!
Twist of fate to Alicia!
You monster! And now the broken one, climbing.
Revenge for Rebecca! Oh! And now Kenny the Kendo Stick rears his ugly head. Eddie Edwards wailing away on the back of Matt Hardy.
And did Edwards just spoil it all for the Hardys?
Will this be another moment seized by the system in 2024?
Wait. Jeff Hardy's back.
How? Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy launching chairs at Edwards.
Wait a second.
Oh, for the love of God.
No.
Oh, my God!